Playtime fun all day long. So guys, it's been a while since I've done a video, and you guys have been requesting a Fusion expansion and like other Game Pass updates, and so I wanted to do that today. So first, let's start off with the expansion Game Pass, which is now 300 Robux, which is a little pricey, but I'm going to show you how it's worth it. So you get all these gems, all these extra gems, which I love. I love how they have so much more, like, expand what gems you could roleplay as. They have a lot more powerful, like, higher rank gems, with these being the highest which you could get. And I really love how many gems they've added since I showed in the last video. So, is it worth it? I would say yes. If you love the game and you always want to expand more in the roleplay, I would 100% recommend it. Okay, now let's go to Fusion. Fusion is good if you really like to even have a more broad display of gems. If you don't really play that much and if you're not really into fusions, I wouldn't get it. It is now 200 Robux, which is a bit pricey for such little gems. Since they don't have many, like the expansion has tons, this doesn't have that many. And then let's go to Defect, which is a newer one. Not that new, but it's kind of newer. Which is now 150 Robux. I personally don't like it to use it that much, but I have it. It's not my favorite, but it's kind of worth it if you like to expand on the gems, if you just want to add more to the roleplay. Then we have Metals, which I think is really cool, which is at 175, which is a little pricey for the few amount of gems you get. But if you're really into like the higher ranks or like some really cool designs, I would totally get this. And then the newest one, Fluorescents, which is only 75. When they start adding more gems, I could see this go up a lot. This one is really worth it for the price. They have hardly any gems right now, but I can assume in the future they'll be adding more and more gems. And then donations, which is you don't get anything from them, but it just donates to them. These are all kind of donations. And here's all the under the few store game passes. You could just see all the descriptions of all the game passes. I love the covers for all of them. They're very cute. So would I get these again? Well, if I was a new player, would I get these? I would say get expansion since it's completely worth it. It's a bit pricey, but it's worth the amount of gems you get. And then also Fluorescent, since it's such a good deal and they have such cool designs for the gems. The one that I wouldn't get is Defect, since they're kind of boring looking, since they're just like defective versions of the normal ones. If you really are into like the Defect roleplays, I would get it, but if not, it's not really worth it. Metal has some really cool gems, but it's a bit pricey for the amount of gems you get. And then Fusion is also a bit pricey for the amount of gems you get. You don't get that many gems, but they have some really cool designs. So that's all I have to say for this today. If you have any comments or questions, just ask in the comments below.